When we are all together, adventures we will share. We'll dance and sing our songs with you. When life seems fun, play Madeline. If we get in trouble, she's the one who always gets us through. Hats off to Madeline, you clearly made our day. Clean cheers for Madeline, hip hip hooray! Bonjour!
Madeline! Oh!
Hats off to Madeline, you clearly made our day. Clean cheers for Madeline, hip hip hooray!
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines, lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. The smallest one was Madeline.
Oh, all right, little girls. You are dismissed.
School was finished for the day when Miss Clavel heard someone say, "Come down at once, pick up the pace."
Oh, coming!
It was the head trustee.
Lord Cucuface!
Dear Miss Clavel, little girls, I have the most wonderful news. Follow me.
What is the good news, Lord Cucuface?
Distinguished visitors are coming. I have promised them a tour of Paris. If all goes well, they will buy the old house a new roof.
Oh, c'est merveilleux. That is wonderful.
They must be very distinguished.
You will make a good impression.
Mais bien sûr, Lord Cucuface.
Oh, bravo, Madeline. And I will impress them with some of my most amusing stories. I know I can count on you. Ah, there they are now.
Oh la la!
Miss Clavel rushed out. And returned right away with the Ferrises from the U.S. of A.
What? Oops, shut it down. Howdy, gals.
Bonjour.
I'm Harris Ferris, and this is a little woman, Maris. Oh,
Howdy, y'all.
Enchantée, madame. We are delighted to meet you.
Like my necklace? I just bought it at a boutique on the Champs-Élysées.
Well, honestly?
I have never seen a necklace like that in my whole life. Why, thank you, hon. I like your hat.
Miss Clavel.
I told the truth, Danielle. I have never seen a necklace like that.
The Ferrises are from the state of Texas.
Ah bon? Is that so?
we are in oil.
Oh! I think it is just a little dust.
Business. I'm in the oil business.
And what a wonderful business it is! Now, girls, let us show them Paris!
Miss Clavel and the girls were less than calm as they escorted their guests to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame Cathedral took a long time to build.
Looks like about 100 years.
170 years to be precise.
You know a lot about Paris, don't you, Sugar Plum?
I am trying, Madame.
Now, what do you say we climb that puppy to the top?
Oh, dash that! I have an idea. We will see my favorite Paris haunts instead.
Uh-oh.
An unusually large trash can. A charming traffic light. But first, the bridge.
This should be interesting.
Lord Cucuface began his tour of the city with a story he thought was very witty.
The first time I crossed this bridge, known as the Pont Royal, or Royal Bridge...
Is there any shopping?
Well, maybe we can buy the bridge.
Just a moment. I'm getting to the interesting part. It was a glorious spring day when I spotted the rare orange-crested fowl.
Oh, my!
Oh, la la!
Now that was not dull.
Lord Cucuface has fainted. It was probably the shock.
Oh, now, honey, that's a shame. Cuckoo, y'all gotta get up now. Well, we're not giving any money to him now.
Well, I should say not. Asleep or awake, he promised us a tour.
Oh! Pardonne-moi.
Oh!
Madame, Monsieur, we are standing above the River Seine. Oui, nearly all historic buildings in Paris are beside it, such as, the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre.
Well, all
You don't
right.
say.
And now, I shall take you on the tour, for I am a famous tour guide. Right this way.
Although she thought it justified, the truth was, Madeline had lied.
She lied, but no tour means no roof. Right. It is for a very good reason, and it is only a little white lie.
Me petite, there is no such thing as a little lie. Lies are always much bigger than they look. Excuse me. I believe Danielle would like to tell you all about her favorite subject.
Pretty things?
Exactement, exactly.
I like shoes, or clothes, or dolls. Especially dolls.
Madeline, you have lied.
I will not do it again, Miss Clavel. Besides, we need that new roof.
Oh, all right, Madeline. While I stay with Lord Cucuface, you may help by leading the tour. I will meet you at the Louvre at closing time. But please, only the truth. Remember, one lie usually leads to another, and then another, and before long you are in a fine kettle of fish.
So, young lady, I hope you planned a fascinating itinerary.
Madeline hoped that she could prove that she knew a lot about
The Louvre. Right this way.
Well, I'll be. Looks like our summer place, don't it?
Here is a guidebook you can use. And remember, no more lies.
Knowing little about all the art on the wall, Madeline took them to see the most famous of all.
Here is the famous Mona Lisa.
Who's that by again?
Why, it is by Da Vinci. Bob Da Vinci.
Well, why didn't she put some choppers into her smile?
You ask me, the gal didn't have a tooth in her head. Back then, they just yanked them right out.
Oh, I am sure she had a full set of teeth.
Bet she never made cheerleader. I say something wrong?
No, it is only that here in France, we all know that the Mona Lisa was not a cheerleader.
What was she then?
She owned a pet shop,
Well, all right.
specializing in French poodles and goldfish.
Poodles and goldfish?
Madeline had lied, and she now felt like fainting. Instead, feeling bad, she looked up at the painting.
Huh. I was a great beauty, and I never sold fish or poodles.
Je regrette. I am sorry. But I had to make something up, or they would find out I am not a tour guide.
Hon, y'all got any room with royal furniture? I'm redecorating, and I can always use some ideas.
Next on the tour was the room of King Louis, but Harris preferred
What
a
the-
thick steak or chop suey.
Truth is, I could go for some barbecue about now.
Come with me. I know where the food is.
Much obliged, darling. Whoop, consarn it.
This dining room is from the reign of Louis XIV, the Sun King.
Oh, this would go great in my breakfast nook back home. What kind of cake did his wife fix him to eat here?
I believe you're talking about a different Louis, but I do not know what kind of cake.
My, you don't know that much, do you, Sugar Plum? Now, which Louis wore this little hat?
That crown was from Louis XIX and a half.
A half king?
So we only know half as much about him.
Uh-huh.
There were not 19 Louis, and never a half Louis. You lied, Madeline.
Oui, but it is so hard to say I do not know 100 times. It makes me feel stupid.
Try being king. You would not believe the questions. Should I powder my wig? Should we attack Spain? Is that a salad fork?
So, what did you do?
I asked my royal advisors, of course. If they answered wrong...
If you could ask for help, then so can I.
C'est vrai? This is true. Woo! But first, get this man out of my dining room. He's spilling sauerkraut on my rug.
Oh la la. He wanted a Rubens sandwich. He saw a Rubens painting and it inspired him.
Mercy!
Oh! Uh-oh. Monsieur Ferris, a security guard. We must go.
Well, tell him you're a famous child prodigy tour guide. He'll let us stay.
Yes, but things always taste better in the Egyptian room. On y va. Let us go. Yes, let us go.
Well, all right. Quit your pushing. I'm a-going.
They arrived where Egyptian artifacts are shown, where most of the relics are all made of stone.
They should not get into much trouble here.
Now, there's a fine sphinx, much smaller than the one in Egypt. Well, what's the name of this one, Madeline?
Why, this little sphinx is called, of course, Itsy Bitsy Sphinx.
Isn't that the cutest?
Well, looky here, honey. This here itsy-bitsy sphinx would make one heck of a garden gnome.
Oh, no. What have I done?
I lied once, and I ended up like this.
Oh!
This the only mummy you got?
Oui, there are more, and I know just where they are hidden.
Where?
Way down in the basement.
Well, come on.
Let's hightail it.
But you cannot go in there!
The museum is closing. The museum is closing.
Uh-oh. Wait! Hello? Where are you?
Madeline rushed to the basement, and there she found Harris and Maris looking around.
This one could go in the powder room.
Hurry! They are closing the museum!
Dang it!
The Louvre is now closed.
Uh-oh.
We are locked in!
Looks like we're out of luck.
And Cucuface is out one roof.
Je suis désolé. I am so sorry. I will go find an exit. You are tired. Rest in these until I come back.
The tour had been long. The night was now deep. So each climbed in a mummy case and fell fast asleep. Madeline looked for help and sighed, wishing she had never lied.
Bonsoir.
Good evening. I am Henri. Who are you?
I am a liar.
Madeline found a kindly friend, so she told her story to the end.
Well, there was a bird, so I said there was a famous tour conductor because we needed a new route. And so I told them that Mona Lisa was a pet store owner and Louis was a half-king, and we got locked in, and now they're sleeping in a sarcophagi, and we're trapped, and it's all my fault.
My, you have told a lot of lies today. Lies are like many layers of paint on a painting. The painting is much easier to restore if there is only one coat.
You mean the more lies you tell, the harder it is to tell the truth? Oh la la!
One little lie leads to another. One little lie leads to another. Once you start, you cannot stop.
Let's say you're fishing and you wish you had caught the giant fish. So you say your fish was large, like a fairy or a barge. They'll ask, where is that fish you caught? You will say an astronaut came and took that fish to space, left the Martian in its place.
One little lie leads to another. One little lie leads to another. One little lie leads to another. Once you start, you cannot stop.
They'll say that Martian can't be seen. You will say a gypsy queen took the Martian with a swish off to catch a larger fish.
One little lie, one little lie, one little lie.
Little lies get out of hand, like a step in deep quicksand. From the pan into the fire, that's what happens to a liar.
One little lie leads to another. One little lie leads to another. One little lie leads to another. Once you start, you cannot stop.
One little lie leads to another.
One little lie leads to another. One little lie leads to another.
One little lie.
Once you start, you cannot stop.
Now, come, let us wake up the sleeping mummies.
I have something to say.
But suddenly, Madeline could not speak, frightened of their anger streak.
The more lies you tell, the harder it is to tell the truth. Courage, Madeline.
I am not a world-famous tour guide. I am just a little girl who told lies.
You mean you made up everything?
I am so sorry.
This way, and please, do not touch anything. Not even the banister.
Madeline was filled with doubt as Henri showed them the way out and found the curator who was about.
Madeline!
Miss Clavel! Mes amis!
Madeline, we were so worried.
I am sorry I lied, Miss Clavel.
I am sorry too, Madeline.
As Henri told the curator Madeline's tale, the girls hoped she wouldn't go to jail.
Well, what did the curator say?
Here is your punishment, Madeline. You must come every Saturday for a year and give tours of the Louvre to children.
That is not a punishment. It is wonderful. I will learn so much about the Louvre, and best of all, I can be honest. And myself.
You know, Sugar Plum, that tour was kind of a hoot.
Oh, hello there, everyone.
Cucuface, we've decided to give you the donation. You got yourself a great little tour guide here.
Thank you, old chap. We shall have that new roof after all.
Hooray!
Now, who would like to see my favorite trash can?
Everyone ran for the nearest door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more.